Eugene here with the review on the Nickelodeon Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutations, Leonardo, and Donatello. Yes, friends. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at one of the packagings real quick. It's a different packaging than what we've seen in the past, but you know these guys are a little bit taller than the figures that we've seen in the past. But anyway, got a nice CGI imagery here of Leonardo himself. Nickelodeon Teenage Ninja Turtles right here, and right here it says transform pet turtle into Ninja Turtle. So the 1, 2, 3 steps. Right here it says Mutations Leonardo pet turtle to Ninja Turtle. And on the back, it just pretty much shows you another shot of the 1, 2, 3 steps of transforming from pet to Ninja Turtle. And then the rest of the figures we're getting here. And then pretty much the origins of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So, which is something I really, really like. But Donatello's packaging is pretty much the same as Leo's. So okay, friends, let's go ahead and check these figures out. Now, back in 1992 was mainly when the Mutation Turtle line started. And it continued on in 2003. And now it's continuing on in this set. So, which I'm kind of glad they did. Because I've always been a fan of the Mutation Turtles. I like the fact they transform to a pet turtle to a Ninja Turtle, and I thought that was really, really cool. And I really fell in love when I first saw that very first commercial back in 1992. I was like, wow, I got to have it. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at these guys here. And I will say that, I mean, these are nice looking figures, despite the fact of this bulkiness they got in the shell. But there's a reason why for all that, because it's the whole transforming this guy into a pet turtle to either a pet turtle to a Ninja Turtle or a Ninja Turtle to a pet turtle. But anyway, but look at his face though. Look at that grin. Really nice, huh? And then right here you can see he's got his pupils now. And then you can see in the bandana here, it's got those wires inside, you know. So I mean, you can flex it, and you know it still will go back into that position. But yeah, that's the only thing I have a gripe about is, of course, these figures being on that bulky side. But I mean, like I said, there is a reason for that. But then look at the back of his shell. You don't really see no battle damages or anything. Oh, and one thing I do want to mention to you guys. My Leonardo, and this may not affect any of you guys, but my Leonardo has a lot of paint splotches. So, if you have a Leonardo like this and you have splotches on yours, that could be a possibility. But anyway, look at his chest here. All around nicely done here. And of course, they went ahead and they painted the knee pads and the elbow pads the color of their actual bandana, bandana. So that's the only difference I can see now. But all in all, I do like these, and I mean I'll show you more whenever I transform them into the little pet turtle. Probably in the next part maybe. But all around nice. Now articulation wise, well, a nice head movement here. It's on a ball joint. A nice swivel in the arms here. And, you know, elbow movement, and you can rotate the hand here. And then, of course, you can do a nice swivel in the legs here. It's got that nice knee movement and the toe movement. And, of course, there is no articulation right here in the waist area. Of course, we all know why, because of, you know, this whole, you know, the whole shell being this bulky. So now let's take a look at old Donnie here, and as you can see, he pretty much the expressions on these guys here are pretty much coming off of the show, pretty much. But look how nice that is of, you know, Donnie's expression. That's pretty much how he looks half the time. And then look at the way his bandana is waving in the back here. Got the nice wiring back there. Really, really cool, you know. Like I said with Leonardo, it's always an issue. That, I mean, of course, the bulkiness is due to the transformation from a baby turtle to Ninja Turtle or Ninja Turtle back to baby turtle. So, but what can you do? His elbow pads are purple now. Kind of similar to what Leonardo's is. This time done in purple. Got his belt right here. And look at his feet. Got the peg holes. And then here's the back of his shell. The one thing I wish these figures did have would be like a little holster for them to put their weapons in. And of course they do come with their own specific weapon. But anyway, not too much on Donnie, but anyway, articulation wise, I mean, pretty much the same as Leonardo. Head on a nice ball joint here, a nice swivel in the arms here, elbow movement, and then a rotation in the hand, and then a swivel in the legs, movement in the knee, and movement in the foot. So that's pretty much all the articulation. Of course, we all know why there is no articulation in the waist area, but what can you do? Of course, you all know they all come with their own primary weapon, such as Leo with his Katana Blades. And as you can see, nicely painted blue here at the handle here, and just a regular old plastic. And you can see what Katana Blade is the longest and the shortest. So all around cool. And then here is Don's bow staff. You can pretty much see he's got the white paint here in the middle for the wrap, and the brown for like the wooden area. So all around cool. So now let's go ahead and just put their weapons in their hand and kind of do a little pose with them. Just to let you guys know that the it's going to be a little tight grip in these hands here. So, but basically the weapons can slide in, but it just takes a little time, to put them in. Something like this with Leo. And now we'll get the other one. So, and I'm going to go ahead and pose him. So we'll do a little pose like this. Something like that. They're not easy. They're not hard to pose when it comes to, especially when it comes to these mutation turtles. But anyway, well, next let's go ahead and put Don's bow staff in his hand. It's pretty easy, and it's a very tight little grip there. And then same thing here. So you can have him like this. His usual, I guess I'll call it Donatello pose. But anyway, but I do like these weapons on these mutation. These two are missing some paint, and it's mainly due to the little metal piece here on the shell, on the strap here, on both Leo and Don. That's the only thing I could see. But anyway, let's go ahead and do a size comparison with one first. And here is the vintage Raphael of the Mutation Turtles that came out way back in 1992. And I had a blast trying to hunt for these. And so, anyway, these guys here are your typical 5-inch scale. I've already measured their size and everything. That's pretty much why they're kind of on the, they're not really pricey, but that's why their prices are like $12.97 at Walmart. But that's pretty much why, because of their height and what you get, But anyway, as you can see, the vintage Raphael here is probably roughly 5 inches tall, as to these two are exactly 5 inches tall. Now, let's get the first wave Raphael out. And but anyway, so you can see this guy here is pretty much the 4-inch scale. So, which is something, a little different, and just doing a little, size comparison here. But, anyway, well, I'm going to go ahead and show you, when you do get the Leo and Don, and mainly the 4 mutation turtles, you get this nice little instruction manual of, how to transform these guys from Ninja Turtle to a pet turtle. And, like I said, Ninja Turtle to Pet Turtle, and how it all works. This is pretty much all you get here. Then you get this nice little pamphlet here. Pretty much all 4 comes with these, and it's just pretty much a checklist of everything. I'll go ahead and open it up and just show you what's on these little checklists. Pretty much, it really hasn't really updated itself. So, I mean, I don't know why I'm showing it, but, you know, you guys probably want to pause this video and see what you got or see what it has. So it really hasn't even updated itself because we got Serpent Karai coming. We got Napoleon Bonafrog coming in. We got a whole bunch of figures coming in the future. So also, here's something else. Another little pamphlet. It's the Team Machines. Probably referring to like the Party Wagon, the Blimp, and so on. So I'll just show you guys this. But anyway, here we go. The world of Team Machines and how it all works. Really cool. And then on the back here, got a nice artwork here of, you know, a statue of Shredder and the Krang, and you can see Fish Face and Splinter, Raphael, Donatello, Michelangelo, Leonardo. And open it up here, and here's the inside. And look how cool that is. So first off, we'll go ahead and rotate the ninja head to a pet turtle head, and we'll go ahead and get the little tail out. The little tail out is right here. Then we're going to go ahead now. I will warn you also to make sure that the head, the Ninja Turtle head, is in a position where you don't mess up these the wires here of the head bandana. But anyway, we'll put it in like this. And the arms, you got to position the arms right. And let's see if I can get it right for a change. So anyway, go ahead and put the arms like this, making it, you know, making sure you don't have any, where it doesn't show any elbow pads. And that's pretty much what they want us to do, you know. But so now get these two arms in. And so here are the baby turtle legs for the back. And so we can go ahead and close it up now. Make sure it snaps shut. Alright. So we got that part done, friends. So let's go ahead and put in these flimsy parts right here that I showed you to open up first. Close it in like this. And close it like this. And so all we got to do now is the big legs, the big turtle legs, they go in the front now. But anyway, so here we go, friends. This is Leonardo as a pet turtle. And the one cool thing about this is the baby turtle, the pet turtle head can move. It's articulated. So all around cool. And look at the tail. All around cool. So let's go ahead and do Donnie. And gotta get him positioned right as a pet turtle. There. So Donnie, pretty much the same, like I showed you. You know, this little flimsy part goes out. I mean, I've always done that as a kid, and I think the instructions does say that. You take this little flimsy part and have them sticking out this until you get done with the transformation. So pop the shell open. And we rotate the head here. And the tail pops out. And then the baby turtle legs come out. And then the teenager arms go in. Same thing with these. And oh, and one thing I want to show you too, you can the vintage ones, the shell used to come unattached. You can take the shell off. As to these, you can't, but you know they do have like a little rod holding it. So we're gonna go ahead and snap these in, and so almost done. And this flimsy part goes back in. Pretty much the same thing with this here. The legs like this, pretty much like I showed you with Leonardo. And there you go. There's old Donnie as a pet turtle. Aren't they cute? They are cute, but they're kind of weird looking, in my opinion. They kind of remind me of a spider a little bit. Well, friends, my final thoughts on these Mutation Turtle figures. They're okay. They're very decent. I also noticed something on Donatello that he's got some paint splotches on him, too. Now, just because my Mutation Turtles have paint splotches doesn't mean yours might have the same issue. But all in all, I do like them, you know, despite the whole bulkiness thing, you know. But anyway, they're rather cool, and I really do like them. And so I do highly recommend them to you. And if you guys got the 1992 vintage Mutation Turtles, these would go really, really well with your collection. I remember as a kid, I was mainly 11 years old at the time. And that was when the vintage Mutation Turtles first came out. And I remember as a kid calling stores to see if they had had those guys in stock, you know, such as this guy right here, Raphael, and so on. So anyway, that was a lot of fun, and I still like these. I still like these despite the whole bulkiness, you know, in the shells. But there is, like I said at the beginning, there is a reason for that. But anyway, but yeah, friends, I cannot stress enough that I do recommend these. So yeah, if you want these, go get them. They are definitely hitting your local Walmarts, Toys R Us, and Targets. So I wish you all good luck on trying to find these. But anyway, well, friends, that is it for this review. Remember to check out my blog, follow me on Twitter, and to like my Facebook. And friends, this is a review on the Nickelodeon Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutations, Leonardo, and Donatello. I hope you enjoy. Well, my friends, I'm Eugene. I'm signing out, and I hope you have a good day, and I will most assuredly see you next time. Bye, friends.